Hello. Kind of just a random video I wanted to do, partially because I just haven't opened packs on a camera in a bit. Not that that's anything that seems to garner any attention or is anything that, like, sharing with my family has uh, uh, any impact in my life or whatever. But just kind of sharing, I guess, maybe for myself, so I can obsess over it like I do with the damn near everything. I recently, through buying singles because it was cheaper than buying a unopened intro pack, put together the Abzan Siege intro pack just for like personal play, casual moments, specifically with like my younger kids and whatnot. But since at Christmas time, my wife got me a standard event deck, a standard challenger deck, and a pioneer challenger deck. I kind of had the idea of, oh, well, if I grab like 2 booster packs of Tarkir, I could use the black, white, green, and colorless cards in there to build essentially a sideboard, though it would probably not be the best to go with this thing. And I could use that with it, like if I had actually bought the intro pack sealed. And kind of to share before I just start flipping through things in the packs, I've kind of had this really, really silly personal idea from when intro packs were first coming around. And not when they first came around, I guess, because when they first came around, they were just 40 card decks and 1 booster pack. But what was it? Scars of Mirrodin, when they started doing the intro packs as full 60 card and 1 booster pack, they eventually would add a second. I thought of the idea of like how like stupid it would be to buy an intro pack, open up the booster, that's my sideboard, sit down across from someone and be like, hey, this is what I'm playing, at a standard event. And I still kind of like that idea, honestly. And given that intro packs and planeswalker decks no longer are a thing, everything's commander now. The idea with this when I got the booster packs was like, okay, if I ever get the opportunity to attend Pioneer, maybe not Modern, I don't think that I could pull this in Modern and like walk away without egg on my face, but in like Pioneer, sit down with this and the cards I'm going to get from those boosters and play. How long will I last? Will I get beat down or controlled out of the game immediately, which probably yes, but how long could I go? Could I win anything? And I like little thought experiments like that. I like playing at a disadvantage because it forces me to have to think a little bit harder. Like I'm normally someone that if I'm playing in a competitive fashion, I get very lazy if I know exactly how my deck runs. And so it's like, okay, this will make me have to utilize my removal properly and my combat tricks and things to the absolute best. And I still will likely lose. I still will likely have a hard time. But I don't know. I really enjoy putting those kind of challenges on myself. So, wanted to open these up, see what we find in the 2 of them, see what we get to set aside as the sideboard for Abzan Siege, the intro pack from Khans of Tarkir. And that will end up being what I would take to probably not the next time I go to Pioneer. I actually do have a Pioneer Celestia Auras deck, and then I have that Pioneer Challenger deck, which is the Orzhov Auras. They'll have to take Loris out. I'll probably replace it with the... what is it called? Ephemia? The harpy that you could use to make zombie tokens. It's not going to be as good as Loris, but Loris is banned. I don't really want to adjust the deck too much for my first couple of plays with it in an actual competitive setting. And Ephemia was being used in sideboards at the time, so I figured it's like 40 cents to get my hands on her. It won't be too bad. Alright, so Smoke Teller. And just be a grizzly bear for us because we can't use that blue effect. So that's a no. Mardu Horde Chief. Raid, put a 1/1 warrior. Could be useful. We'll set that in our maybes. So no, maybe. We'll do yes here. Einok Tracker, that's a no. Singing Bell Strike, no. Firehoof Cavalry. It's 1/1 for 1 in our case, because we don't have red. Bring low. Highland Game. That's in our colors. It's not bad. Another Scoured Barrens. Embodiment of Spring. Gurmag Swiftwing. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Secret Plans. Tomb of the Spirit Dragon. We don't have any colorless creatures. The only things we have in there that's colorless are banners, so that's a no. A rare is an Avalanche Tusker. Cool card. Still a no. We have a Miscut Foil Pine Walker. Whenever it or another creature you control is turned face up, untap that creature. It's in our colors, maybe. Island. And a Morph Token. Probably can go with that Pine Walker. So, first pack, we got 5 cards. None of them are too flashy, except for that Miscut Pine Walker and the Gurmag Swiftwing. Still not super great. Honestly, the Pine Walker is maybe the only, the behind, maybe. The only things I could be like, ah yes, this is something that you could almost argue is a good card in a sideboard situation. Got a third kill shot because there's 2 in the deck already. So that's already pretty good. I think we're going to put that one down as an absolute yes. Barrage of Boulders. Woolly Loxodon. We'll put it under maybe. It kind of works with that Pine Walker. Keru Dreadmaw. Sacrifice another creature. You gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. I can see some use for that in a sideboard. Cancel. Outside of our colors. Unyielding Kramar. Gains first strike. Not the most flashy thing, but is in our colors and even part of our clan, so definitely good there. Smite the Monstrous. Definitely a yes. Valley Dasher. Scout the Borders. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. It's a maybe. Dismal Backwater. Timely Horde Mate. Raid. Return target creature with a converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sure. Mystic Monastery and Nomad Outpost. That's ooh. These 2 are a little bit duds, but holy crap. There we go. A freaking Siege Rhino. I got these packs off of freaking eBay. I expected them to be from like boxes that got mapped for all the good stuff. And in standard, for a time, this was part of the good stuff. So I didn't expect to see Siege Rhino as something I could potentially get from 2 packs bought off eBay. Yoink. Forest. And little ad. So what do we got here? That, I know it's not a pricey card now. I could pick up a Siege Rhino less than $1 on TCG Player. But pulling that out of just random packs for like a dumb thought experiment for something I'll probably waste $5 or $10 depending upon how much my LGS is doing Pioneer for. That's not bad. Let's see what we have all together here. Is that 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. Is there anything in here that we could be like, well, there's 15? I mean, I could technically work some other colors around with these, but I don't really want to do that. Not really. Morph token. Wait. Morph creatures are colorless. Ooh. Set that aside as a maybe. So it's the land of Grizzly Bear and a 1/1. Gonna have to go with the land. Oh, this was fun. This was definitely fun, and I like this. Yes, 3 of the cards in my little sideboard here are lands. But to be honest, Forest and Scarred Barrens, it's not bad. So we remove that. So what are the other 12? Siege Rhino, Timely Hordemate, both pretty decent. Smite the Monstrous and Kill Shot, more removal. Karu Dreadmaw. There's another one back here that had something to do with life. What was? Oh, yep. Karu Dreadmaw and Highland Game. In case of like a burn situation. These 2 guys, honestly, just higher end beaters that you could get out for lower and work well with that tomb. Flying for strike haste, so more flying work, I guess. Maybe just change around our creature strategy here, and then if we need a little bit more fetch for whatever reason, not that there really is any in there. All right, it's not bad for the dumb idea that I have going here. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, feel free to, I'd say make fun of me in comments, but I sent most of my stuff to 4Kids, which removes the comment section. I'm starting to wonder if I need to just kind of work that around so that people can leave comments. Some of my older videos when I was in between recording programs had watermarks from one of them, and that was before I changed everything over to 4Kids. It was like a little bit before everything got slapped down because of the Elsa Gate stuff and whatnot. But I was getting comments of, you can find recording programs that don't have the watermark over it. And it's like, yeah, sure. I was working off of freeware. I was doing my best, and I originally was using Windows Video Maker, but that became a you have to pay for it program and not something standard anymore. But now Xbox game shell thing that's on computers works for it. Leaves no watermark. So yeah, whatever. Sorry, rambling there. I might adjust some things on my channel so people can leave comments. And, tell me how bad I am at playing Diablo. How stupid an idea it would be to take a Khans of Tarkir intro pack to Friday Night Magic or a Pioneer event, which I'm also planning on getting a couple packs of Throne of Eldraine, because I have the Oko Planeswalker deck. I figure it's one of the last Planeswalker decks that came around. It's decently balanced and has some ramp in it. It's not the best, but it's okay. And it has life lands in it, which I feel is something that could maybe not eke out a win, but give a little bit of a shove to these introductory beginner products to at least last a turn or two longer against any of the more powerful decks that are out there. But when I get those, I'll probably do something similar to this then. But for anybody who did enjoy this, I hope that this was entertaining. Probably 15 minutes too long for what it was. I should have just cracked packs and been like done. But if you liked this, thank you, whatever. If you don't, and I get things set up where I'm putting up comments, I mean, you could tell me how dumb of a Magic player I am. I already know. Thank you, and have a good one.